Live via satellite, it's Rockline, North America's #1 rock radio program. Rockline is brought to you by Terra Nova on Fox. Hi, I'm Bob Coburn in Los Angeles, and tonight from Toronto, Ontario, we welcome Triumph. To speak with Rick Emmett, Gil Moore, and Mike Levine of Triumph, call the toll-free Rockline at 1-800-344-ROCK. That's 1-800-344-7625. One number toll-free from anywhere in the U.S. or Canada. And now let's welcome our guest. Triumph's mega classic album, Allied Forces, is back in the spotlight again for its 30th anniversary, and the boys in the band have chosen a unique way to celebrate, as we will explain tonight on Rockline, as we welcome Rick Emmett. Rick, how you been, man?
I'm great, Bob. It's lovely to be here.
It's always a pleasure to have you join us, as well as Gil Moore. Welcome back to Rockline, Gil.
Hey, Bob. Great to be here.
Always a pleasure. And my man, Mike Levine. Say hello to everybody.
Hey, everybody. Hello.
There we go.
Everything's good.
So,
ladies and gentlemen, start your chickens.
We are exactly 2 days past the true 30th anniversary of Allied Forces. It was this past Monday. Would have been 30 years on the nose. And for the anniversary, you guys have chosen to re-release the album on pristine 180-gram vinyl. Just out of curiosity, why? It's killer. It sounds awesome. But why'd you choose to go that route? Also, you can download MP3 or WAV, too. There are all kinds of goodies that we'll talk about tonight. Why'd you go with vinyl? That's originally the way it came out, right?
Well, yeah. I mean, vinyl is becoming, yet again, what's old is new and what's new is old, kind of.
Yep.
And, actually, it was the guys that run our website said, why don't you guys put vinyl out? And I went, oh, boy, here comes a headache.
Yeah. Anybody that ever had to cut lacquers would know that it's nothing but a pain.
I mean, honestly, there was more work putting this thing together than doing a brand new record. But actually, the final product came out really good. And, the whole thing about grams and vinyl, I don't know. It just sounded good to me.
Well, it was the early 80s we were talking about, wasn't it? Well, you had 180 grams. That'll keep you going for about a year,
Yeah. Well, some people only an hour or two, apparently.
That's true. We're out. Who can we call?
Clover, call one of those radio dogs.
Look, the sun's coming up. How'd that happen?
Why are those birds so loud?
Oh, man. Well, it sounds, as all great vinyl does, warm and friendly, and it just embraces you when you listen to it. And if you want to go the high-tech way, which we're going to do tonight because we don't have a turntable in the studio. This is best kept for home. We're going to play it via the WAV file, which is absolutely sparkling. It just sonically sounds tremendous. So you've covered all bases with this. There's an extra bonus track and all kinds of goodies. You'll get a little card inside your vinyl that has download instructions if you choose to go that way. 1981, the album was released. The first CD that was scheduled for release was Billy Joel with 52nd Street, I think is the name of the album. The first one to go platinum was Dire Straits' Brothers in Arms in 1983. But there really weren't CDs that were out and available when Allied Forces was released. So vinyl was definitely the best way to go. Kudos to your guys on the website there.
Thanks.
There's an exclusive version of Allied Forces that we'll play in just a minute. A video goes with that as well. And this is a great way to celebrate this album, you guys. Congratulations. So more work than making a whole brand new album, huh?
Well, it's funny, Bob. We just got our copies right now. They just came in the door. And, honestly, I'm looking at the pictures on the inner sleeve, and I look really good. But I
was going to say, you guys haven't aged a day. You look
nice
marvelous.
Thank you, darling.
Absolutely, yeah. There's the inside sleeve and everything just pops, man. The colors and everything are great.
Well, Randy Rowe, the artist that did this, I mean, it was a labor of love for him. This was his favorite album of all time, and I give him big points because we went and found actually the big 12-inch negatives that went for the inner sleeve and the jacket and everything. And Randy went out and tried to find anybody that could reproduce it from a 12-inch negative. And he had one great story where he said, went to one of the big film places here, and the guy said, no, I still got that machine. I use it as a stand for my coffee maker now. It's a $1 million stand that I make coffee on. But you guys are going to have to figure out another way to recreate your sleeve. And honestly, this is like better than the real thing. This is like awesome.
I got out my original copy, and this blows it away. It really and truly does. And it's UV coated, and whatever that means, it makes the colors really pop. So, plus all these great songs, and the 3 radio songs were Magic Power, Fight the Good Fight, and Ordinary Man. But the album's loaded with great tracks, and we're going to play those great tracks for you tonight on Rockline. We will begin with the biggest hit single off this album, which cracked the top 10 here in America on Billboard. This is Magic Power by Triumph on Rockline.